Hey guys, John Davids with hashtag AskInfluicity. Today we're talking Snapchat Discover, Instagram hashtags, and moving to LA. Let's go. So last time I teased a little bit. I said next episode I'm going to talk about something else that Snapchat is doing really well. Well, here it is. It's called Snapchat Discover. And the name is actually kind of misleading because it's really not about discovering, it's about taking what they give you. Here's what I mean. Snapchat Discover takes the cable model of having a limited, curated amount of content that's available for you to watch. If you look at Snapchat Discover, which is you swipe left or right and you get Snapchat Discover at the top of the screen, and you've got Tastemade in there, you've got Food Network in there, you've got I think Vice is in there, and it's like 12 or 15 channels or something like that. And inside there, if you click it, every single day you'll find a new offering of content. This is something that Snapchat did, which is modeled after the cable industry, which is that essentially we give you a bundle of channels that you can access, and from there you'll take what we give you, as opposed to a true discovery model where we'll give you an infinite amount of content and you can really choose what you want. On Twitter you have hashtags, on Instagram you have hashtags too. On Facebook you can search for anything you want. But on Snapchat, there's really no way to find content other than knowing the username of the person you want to follow. I think it's very smart what Snapchat has done because it's made kingmakers out of these select content creators. But at the same time, they should really turn Snapchat Discover into a truly discoverable method. Getting into the questions. First question for this episode. I just started my own small business and looking to spend some money on advertising. Should I be considering influencers? That's a really good question. The easiest thing to do if you're starting a small business and you want to do influencer marketing is for you to become the influencer. It's so easy these days to start an Instagram account or a Twitter account or Pinterest or Snapchat or a blog on Tumblr or a Facebook page about your business and turn yourself into the expert. And you can share photos. If you have, let's say, a dog walking business, photos of dogs, that works very well. If you're a lawyer, you're building up your practice, go ahead and share legal advice. Should you go out to influencers? Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea, but it is going to be expensive. Question number 2. If I'm serious about becoming YouTube famous, should I move to LA? That is a big life decision. I would say 2 things. First off, there's no question that LA is the center of the entertainment industry. Increasingly, we're seeing YouTubers move there from anywhere from Pittsburgh and Michigan and Toronto and Vancouver. They're all going to LA. They're not necessarily moving there. They're going there, they're visiting there, they're ensuring that they have a presence at conferences and events and trade shows, and they're networking in that geographic area. I would say there definitely is value to that, and if you haven't been to LA, if you haven't been to anything there, you'd be surprised how fast you can build a great network by going there a couple times a year. So a move, big life decision, that's gonna be your call, but should you be there at least a few times a year? Absolutely. Question number 3, how do I know what hashtags to use to get my pics discovered on Instagram? Couple tricks here. Number 1, it's always good to see what hashtags are trending in real time. It's driven by events, it's driven by news events, it's driven by pop culture events, it's driven by what celebrities are talking about or what's in the kind of the tabloid news. So if you can generate content that matches hashtags which are big in the here and now, that's great because it's going to be searched and it's going to show up in searches that people are already doing. If you're creating highly topical content on something that's very specialized, so let's say you talk about parenting, what I would do is search for the most popular hashtags on that topic. So it might not be hashtag parenting, it might be parent problems, or it might be newborn baby, so whatever the hashtag is, you've got to be specific about it. See what people are hashtagging. It's actually pretty simple. You type in a hashtag, Instagram will tell you how many occurrences of that hashtag exist, and from there you'll know what hashtags work for you. Thanks very much, guys. I really appreciate the questions we're getting. Make sure you go #AskInfluicity on Twitter when you tweet your questions to us. I'm at Jonathan Davids, of course, at Influicity across all your social networks. Make sure you tune in next time. We've got some really special guests coming up in the next few weeks. And of course, check out the latest episodes right here. We'll see you soon.